I promised you my arming key. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
What the fuck is that? Right. Right. Right! Oh, microgravity. Give me the freaking arming key. Oh my god. Oh, I can scan these.
More specimens required.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Let's get...
You'll need to get Dahl to the nearest clinic. Once that's done, I'll arrange transport with the medical operator.
Let's get Alex in that room. Now, where is that guy? Oh my god. There you are. Let's go, let's go.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
That creature is still trying to consume the station, and I've picked up multiple hull breaches. I believe in you, Morgan. Make this count.
What do I need to do? Wait for further instruction from Igwe. Really? Oh, you're here. That's definitely safe. Okay, we have a new thing that we got in that if things go sideways in that basement.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending. Setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods, the risk is substantial. But if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Do I know what to do? Fabricate the prototype null device. Wait, what? This recontextualizes... What I'm struggling to understand is if this recontextualizes what Alex is doing. Because it was Morgan's idea. He said that before, I think. I think he said that before. It's a detail. It doesn't really matter. But it was Morgan's original idea to use the null wave device that this thing here is. I kind of want to fabricate it, but we're going to do that. But now we have the self-destruct keys. So now I need to go to the power plant. The point is... That's what waiting for further instruction is. We're going to see about that. But... Basically, Alex is doing what Morgan originally wanted. And in comes November and kills October. No, sorry. There was a December and a January. I'm sorry. And in comes January and kills December. Who the hell is December? Let me hear that once again.
First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Too late to stick our heads in the sand. That's not the first time we hear that one line. And I'm thinking...
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my sister succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
You're gonna hate what I'm about to say.
Hello, nice to see you.
I am not about to destroy the station. There's a reason why you would want to do this. There's two reasons why you would want to do this. There's no guarantee that destroying the station will destroy the Typhon. But also, when I use this thing by destroying the Typhon, there's no reason to believe that I couldn't destroy the station after, which I still want to do. Oh, everything is disabled. Oh, hi. Another one.
Required.
Is that thing working? No. Okay, where's the marker then? Let's go this way. To the guts? I don't want to go to the guts. Is that another one?
Research complete.
There's two tendrils in here. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup. A tiny part of the apex. Intent on devouring everything in its path. Attracted to movement. No way to permanently kill these. Use new null wave or Q-beam to beat them back. Yeah, I've been doing that. Oh, they don't last forever. Okay. So we don't have quest markers right now.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first. Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dahl, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
I will do that. I will do that. But they just ruined it. They just ruined it. He said, of course it's a risk. Oh, is it? Okay, screw that noise. No. No risk for me here. I will murder you all. Screw you. Well, we're going to neuromod division. Yeah, there's no, like, why would you not do both? Obviously, there's a reason why we wouldn't do both. Simulation lab A, yeah, we have all of those. There's a reason why we wouldn't do both. But the reason is because we can't. Man, this thing is eating everything. I need to go up. Can I go up? Did you eat the stairs? Stop it. Bad. Bad. It ate the stairs. Okay. I suppose I can still go there. Oh, well. Not like this. Warning. Hull integrity failure. Yeah, you don't say. You ate the stairs. What a jerk.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scanned the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Well, then I'll save first. Scan the Apex. Thank you for that, actually. I was trying to scan it before, but as it turns out, I was just scanning the tentacles. Story of my life. Igwe. Oh, you're in here. Freaking quest markers trying to be helpful. Scary chair, huh? Dude!
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan.
Let's do it.
Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Don't worry, you're all dying anyway.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard.
Probably shouldn't do that then. We have a neural scan and the surgical procedure. Let's go ahead and neural scan. Please engage surgical harness.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're worried about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
The Geneva protocols? Dude, I murdered people. Like, there's no Geneva protocols anymore. Let's engage surgical harness. Let's do a neural scan.
Dr. Yu, ready when you are.
Walter Dahl? autoregressive neurotomy, orbitofrontal Broadman 101147, neuromod, stock keeping unit unlisted. Patient.
If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are.
Yeah.
Except for time.
Nah, it's fine. Time doesn't matter. In order to perform... So, patient connectum must be updated with a recent neural scan in order to perform a successful aptoregressive neurotomy. This procedure will extract a designated neuromod from the subject, returning the subject's memory to a period before the extracted neuromod was installed.
Dr. Yu.
What?
Morgan.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station.
Is this gonna work well?
We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. Alright, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or Transtar will blackbox me.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca
Just need
Goodwin.
to check your
I'm the
vitals.
volunteer and
We
guest
want our
liaison
pilot
aboard
to think.
Talos 1.
There's nothing
I
wrong
wanted
with
to be
me.
the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at Transtar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as aptoregressive neurotomy. For the
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Participation was a big success. It's already yielding valuable information for our scientists and engineers. So, please, rest easy for now. Once you feel well enough, I'll come by to conduct your exit interview. See you soon. Hello,
Why is he not
volunteer.
reacting?
My name is Bianca.
Why? I was expecting...
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Will you, though? Will you? Yeah, I don't understand either why Morgan or why January is all... Oh, I'm surprised you could manage to get people off the station. They're not getting off the station, are they? They can't. Right? I'm not gonna let them. I'm reloading. It's very interesting. But I'm reloading. Okay, so that mission is done. I guess I could have killed him right away. Too late now. Let's go to the power plant. Oh no, wait. Let's not go to the power plant. Do I need to go outside? I don't know if there's an exit. There must be an exit in here. In where we're going, right? I don't know if there's an exit through here. Hello. Hi. Hello. You're upset today. Why are you upset? There's a typhon here. You didn't blow up? Oh, you didn't die. Yeah, we're gonna be in a hurry, aren't we?
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Bye. Poltergeist, huh? The reactor console is down here. Oh, there's a Weaver here. Bye. Oh, there's Typhon. Oof, this is rough. This is rough. There's a lot of enemies in here. Oh, the airlocks are all locked. This one actually has an airlock. Huh. Oh, you're not hacked anymore. Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. Man, these things are all over. Oh. I didn't know this thing was here. Oh. Oh. Did we know about that? Radiation. Well, we're right underneath the reactor. We're gonna do it. These are the keys. I can do it by myself as well, which is usually not how it works. Morgan's arming key. Alex's arming key. Here we go.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing. They're lying to you. Hurry.
What?
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
I assume you're right. But then you're also a little bit... Why did you say that it was nice to let people out? I don't get that bit. I don't know. That's weird. I need to re-listen to that line and see, try to figure out if she's saying what she's saying. Ooh, the noises. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, you're just an echo. These things are like echoes. They're not sentient. They're a mirror. They're a photograph of whoever. That's what they're saying, like neural networks of the people they eat or whatever going into the coral. Nah, it's just a photograph. They take a photograph of whoever they kill, and then they say the things that they say or will say. Because, you know, that confuses me. It confuses me to no end because they say things. Oh my god, look at that freaking goo. Is it everywhere? I think it ate the lobby. It ate the lobby. I think it did.
Microgravity detected.
Forgot about that. What a game ending.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
We could... I wonder if we could leave right now. Oh, that hurts a little. Don't do that.
Good afternoon, Talos.
Stop
Lunch
it.
is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's...
I never thought I'd welcome that sound. You did it, Morgan. Now comes the fireworks. I do not know if they will be enough, but I think they will.
I think they will too. I'm also under attack by bad things, and I don't appreciate it too much. Let's do it. A lot of tentacles. We're going up. Oh! That's what this is for. Wow. Oh, didn't mean to break it. I can barely tell what it's supposed to look like. It's just a mush. I think it has a face, but we see faces everywhere, including in clouds, so what do I know? Humans, you know?
Who? What am I talking to?
My name is January. Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, you.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bent the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
Morgan, everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
Biohazard waste. Talos auto self-destruct ready. This one is the other one. Let's do it. That's not how you do it, is it? Are you sure? Yeah.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Next and final topic. Your mind is free of significant Typhon neuromods. I believe the risk you pose to Earth is minimal. However, despite my belief, I cannot act against my directives. On the other hand, if I were to suffer irreparable system damage, I would be unable to interfere with your escape. You already have the keycard to Alex's escape pod. Goodbye, Morgan.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Goodbye, January. What? That's supposed to be an ending? I get to leave? What? That's wild.
Microgravity detected.
I don't know what that is, though. There's many tentacles. I
Warning,
don't know what to say.
reactor detonation imminent. Please
Don't worry.
evacuate Talos 1.
Goodbye. I didn't realize. I didn't expect to get to leave. I thought I was gonna die. But apparently, this is the story the game wants to tell. I mean, I could tell a different story, but it's not my piece of work, is it? Let's do it. Yeah, the doors are a little bit open, aren't they? I don't think this is true, though. Who was talking to me in my visions? Was it Morgan from the past? Can I not strap in? This is gonna be an abrupt launch, isn't it? Again. Oh, what? Please confirm and take a seat. Okay.
Morgan? Morgan, can you hear me? I've detected a pod launch. I thought...
I keep having this dream.
I know, right? I know I keep having this dream. A hidden location.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Look at my hand. Look at my hands down below.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
So I was right. I don't know if Morgan is dead, but I was right in saying that we were playing as a reconstruction, and they were putting human data into a Typhon. The ending really steers away from that, but the beginning of the game and the middle of the game, there's a lot of hints. There's a lot of hints throughout the game. And this is a much better ending than just a little cutscene. Little cutscenes are what old school games do all over the place. The ending is just like, oh, and there you go. You go off to Earth. Old school games do that so much. It's kind of pathetic. But this game has a full-on... Not only does it have a full-on, here's what you did, and here's how the people you did this to see it as. So obviously that's great, because that's always great. But it also advances the story. It's not just this was all a dream, because it wasn't. I mean, it was, but in a sense, we were just reliving Morgan's memory and making our own choices. There's a problem, though. We're a guinea pig. We play as a Typhon, if that is even a thing, because it could be just... A Typhon might not make sense. It might be just the Typhon. They might be talking to the Typhon directly by interacting with me. And I might play as the whole Typhon, you know what I mean? We don't know how they work. It's very clear that they have some sort of connection between all of them. A hive mind of sorts is what I mean to say. The option here feels... Why would I kill them all? I worked all game towards saving them. The game doesn't deliver a strong enough backhand or a strong enough sort of counterpoint to make me want to kill them all in any situation. There's only one choice that I think makes any sense. And I'm leaving you hanging, yeah. Yeah, there's only one choice. Kind of want to look at Earth again.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
You finished Prey. Nightmare. Oh, lowest difficulty. So basically, if you change your difficulty, it records that. Survival mode all off because Let's Play. So much. Oh, no, the traumas wouldn't be a bad thing. The other ones can suck a lemon. 43 hours of completion. Rescued humans 18. I'm not sure what that means. Humans killed 2. Neuromods installed 208. I had a bunch at the end. Human abilities acquired 49, and I think I could have gotten all of them. Typhon abilities. So I was right in saying that there were basically 2 different types of abilities, and the ending of the game also justified that. What I also liked to see was the mind-controlled people that I didn't kill, because of course I didn't. But yeah. So let's load that ending, that one ending in the Arboretum that happens if I just leave. I'm very glad I didn't get it, because if this screen happened, you know, just as a joke ending, it would definitely have been a spoiler ending. Come on. What?
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod.
Because you're a dummy.
Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected.
Because you're a dummy.
You're just... quitting.
Oh, that also doesn't... That doesn't explain it. That's like... Obviously now we know what the ending is. But... It doesn't explain... The tests could have changed you. You're just quitting.
We failed. This isn't the one.
Start over.
No way! Man, that would have messed with my head. I'm so glad that I didn't choose that. I'm so glad that I didn't choose that. Oh my god. But again, it just reinforces that what I just said. We're prisoners. We play a Typhon that is captured and is being experimented on against its will. And that is the end of Prey. At least the end of my blind playthrough that I did on my Twitch channel and then edited into this Let's Play. And you joined me. Thank you so much for joining me for this amazing, absolute gem of a game that I think it might be my favorite first-person shooter of all time. It delivers on pretty much all fronts, except the, frenetic combat in potentially just like really action shooty aspects of the game. It's not really focused on that, and even then the gameplay mechanics are absolutely good. I've played worse shooters than this that are more famous, and I'm looking at you, Half-Life 2, in terms of actual shooting mechanics. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Half-Life 2. You're worse than this game at shooting mechanics. And Half-Life 2 is a really good shooter. No, this one's better. This one is just better than even Stalker and even Far Cry, the original one. Yeah, this is an incredible game. I love that I was the journey. Let's just put it front and center. The journey to the end is the highlight of the game. It is a blast getting to know the game, getting to see all the details, and there's so many details that I missed, and so many that I'm sure I will find when I eventually play the game in New Game Plus, and I'm gonna do it by myself. But I will be doing a Let's Play of the DLC, the Moon Crash DLC for this game, and I will start it soon. I'll start it soon, and if by the time you watch this, obviously, it's already out, then you can check my playlists for Prey, because it's going to be there. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. It has been a privilege, and I've loved it every second, and I really hope to see you in another Let's Play. Bye-bye.